adding and updating the dictionary using key elements or using the set default method. So look at this first code. I'm declaring a dictionary object with three key value pairs. Name Yatin, role 12, city Pune. If I say print D and length of D, it will print the whole dictionary on the screen, and the length is 3 because we have 3 keys in my dictionary. Now, we have one existing key name with the value or which is mapped with that key is Yatin. But if I want to change the mapping of name which is currently with Yatin to Vijay, what I can do is I can directly say D of name is equal to Vijay. So what it will do, it will override the current mapping of name with Vijay. So the Yatin will be replaced by Vijay. So if I say print D and length D, you can see now name has been mapped with Vijay. It has overwritten the previous value Yatin. Remaining items are unchanged and the length remains same. We are not adding any element. We are just updating existing key value pair. And always remember, we cannot update the keys. Keys are primary keys. They are unique in nature. So we cannot change keys. We cannot update keys. But of course, we can change or update the values. Now look at the second code. Again, I am declaring a dictionary D equal to name Yatin, role 12, city Pune, 3 key value mappings. If I say print D and print length of D, it will print the whole dictionary object on the screen, and the length is 3 because we have 3 keys. Now D of CGPA equal to 7. When I say D of CGPA, Python interpreter will take this CGPA string and will go inside dictionary D. We'll try to find if we have a key with name CGPA. No, we don't have. Do we have a key with name CGPA? No. Do we have a key with CGPA? No. So what it will do is it will add another key value pair, as the fourth key value pair with key as CGPA and value as 7. So if you try to use a key which is not already present in a dictionary, and if you assign a value to that key, it will be added as a new key value pair entry into the current dictionary. Now if I say print D and length D, it will print the new dictionary with the addition of CGPA to 7 mapping. And now we have 4 elements, 4 keys in our dictionary: name, role, city, and CGPA. So the length is updated to 4. So this is how you can add the key value pair into the existing dictionary. So we have discussed 2 codes, how to update the existing key and how to add a new key value pair in the existing dictionary. Now look at this third code. We are going to discuss how to use setDefault method. As I say, setDefault is a dictionary method. We have to use setDefault with a dictionary object. So initially I am declaring an empty dictionary, D equal to empty brackets. So if I say print D, it will print empty brackets, empty dictionary. So D dot set default, and then I'm passing the arguments as name in double quotes as first argument, comma, enter name in double quotes as second argument. Then again I'm using D dot set default role into double quotes, comma 0. D dot set default city in double quotes, comma, enter city. And D dot set default CGPA into double quotes, comma 0. So if I say print D, you can see I'm trying to create a dictionary. I'm trying to create a dictionary D with all these keys, name, role, city, and CGPA with their default values as my second parameter. So in case of set default, always remember we have key as the first argument and its default value as the second argument. That's why the name is set default. So we are now creating or updating this current empty dictionary D with 4 key value pairs where I'm defining 4 different keys, name, role, city, and CGPA, and I'm assigning a default value to those keys. So enter name 0, enter city, and 0 are my default values. So if I say print D on the screen, it will print name, enter name, comma, role 0, comma, city, enter city, comma, CGPA 0 as my default dictionary object. Now, if I'm taking some input from user, n is equal to input, enter name. I'm not converting it to integer because name is in string format. So n contains some string, which is the name. And then I'm trying to assign d of name is equal to n. So suppose if I enter John on the screen, you can see I have entered John as the input for the name. So now enter name, which was the default value of name, has been replaced with the name which I have entered on the screen. So the mapping of name is now changed to John. But the remaining values which are mapped will remain as it is. So from this, I can come to know that only name has been changed by taking input from the user. Otherwise, role, city, and CGPA still contain the default values. Either we need to assign new values to them or we have to accept new values from the user. So this is how you can use a set default method to create a dictionary object with key value pairs with their initial mapping of values with the keys.